The one of my lights just burned out. So we're going to get shadowed today, and that's all right. Welcome. I am on my phone today. Don't know if Facebook is going to let me see who pops on or not. Not sure if it's going to let me see comments, but say hello if you're here and just hang out with me for a minute while we wait for others, for anybody to log on. There we go. I see Tom is here. Welcome. Okay, I'm seeing the numbers go up, so Facebook is going to let me know people are here today. Excellent. Go ahead and say hi in the comments. And while we're waiting for everybody, take a deep breath in and then just check in with yourself and pop in 2 words in the comments that will describe what you are feeling right this moment. We'll just wait another minute till 7:01. All right, so I'm seeing the numbers go up, but I'm not seeing any other notifications of who's here. I just see Thomas, but I see 7 people have logged in so far, so that lets me know people are here. Excuse me, so I'm just going to wait till 7:01, give a few more people a moment to get here. Pop your 2 words in, and then we'll jump right in. And again, while we are waiting, I'm going to invite you just to begin to breathe a little more full, deep, and intentional into your body. Bring yourself fully present. These are fast 15-minute calls. It's 7:01, so I'm going to jump right in. So I'm going to start this meditation with an activation after I bring your attention to something. As you logged in, hopefully you saw on the page I posted a little graphic. Next Saturday, June 21st, I am going to do a special 30-minute solstice meditation activation for you via Zoom. So we can all be on screen together. We can all harness our energy into a circle, an energetic virtual circle, and intentionally interact with these huge surge of solar activity that's going to bring an upgrade in our ascension process. And as I was sitting in meditation yesterday, the elders popped in something they want to bring forward, and we're going to do it on Saturday. So watch your email inbox. I'm going to have John put together the Zoom link, and I'll give you a little bit more information, and I'll send that out probably tomorrow. But I want you to mark your calendar now. It will be recorded, so if you can't make it live, although I highly recommend that you be there live if you can, but if you absolutely can't, you'll have access to the replay. Okay, so with that being said, I want to bring your awareness to your solar plexus chakra. So I'm going to invite you to get in a comfortable position right now, and then just close your eyes. And I want you to take your right hand and place it over your belly button. And then take your left hand and place it on your right hand. With your focus on your solar plexus chakra, that's the third one up. It ascends red, orange, yellow. We're working on the yellow chakra today. That's your solar plexus chakra. All 3 of those chakras are the energy centers that connect us to our human physical experience. I'm not going to go into it a lot right now, but I'm going to tell you as the energies come in the summer solstice, these lower chakras are going to begin to be elevated, not in physical, not the conduits that connect our soul to our physical reality, but they're going to get an upgrade. And all of our energy centers are going to get an upgrade to connect us to our multi-dimensional selves. So what I want you to do with your eyes closed and both hands like jumper cables on your solar plexus chakra, I want you to breathe into your belly strong enough that you feel your belly rise beneath your hands. So as you inhale, fill your Feel your belly rise, and on the exhale, feel your entire body soften. I want you to do that 3 times, 3 breaths, really focusing on your belly. And then right behind your belly button, I want you to imagine a yellow gold ball of light about the size of a golf ball. And with that imagination, as you keep breathing into your belly, I want you to see that yellow ball of light slowly rotate in your belly like a mirrored disco ball in a dance club. It's just moving intentionally and slowly. Now that you've have that activation going in your mind, I just want you to listen to my words with your eyes closed and your breath continuing to empower that energy center. That energy center is where all the energy of your survival instincts reside. With everything that is going on in the planet right now, our sense of safety is highly activated. No one on the planet feels safe right now. I want you to understand that this upgrade energy coming in this week and culminating on the solstice, and we'll look at this together during the meditation, is going to surge into that energy center in your belly and expand your sense of courage, confidence, and knowing that all the turmoil escalating in the external physical world, you're safe regardless. On a soul level and on a deep, deep knowing, you're going to have the opportunity to surrender into a knowing that you embody, that there is a divine plan at play, even as the fever pitch insanity appears to continue to escalate. Right now, today, on this magical Monday, I want you to breathe into your belly and I want you to relax. And I want you to imagine as you're breathing into your belly, you are in a kayak or a canoe and you are moving down a river. And as you're paddling down the river, it starts to get much more tumultuous. All of a sudden, the current is getting more, getting faster. And the whitewater is starting to rise, and the turbulence is starting to get a little overwhelming, and feels like this is a little outside of my skill level. Holy shit, this is a whole lot outside of my skill level. And I want you to see in your mind's eye, you pull your oar in and you lay it in your canoe and you lay your body down in the canoe and you surrender. Surrender is not defeat. Surrender is wisdom to the current carrying you without resistance, without your belief you must somehow control the turbulence. You must somehow work against it when the current is literally simply carrying you with ease and flow in the current through the circumstances if you simply surrender. I want you to feel in your body. It might feel like a struggle at this moment, but the energies coming in all this week are supporting your ability to surrender to the unknown and relinquish your need to control. Feel that and breathe into your body. Breathe into your belly and give your body permission to release its fear. Let your body release the energy of fear right now. Just give it permission. Body, you can release the fear. And as you breathe into your belly, I want you to feel a warmth rising in your gut. And feel that rising in that yellow ball beneath your hands, moving up into your heart chakra. So you're merging the energy of your heart chakra, which is your upgraded command center, which houses all the intelligence of your soul eternal wisdom. And there's a pulse happening between the yellow ball of light in your belly and the intelligence in your heart. And they're sending messages back and forth. And the intelligence of your heart is calming that sense of fear in your belly that clings to the need to control things that it does that feels uncomfortable, but more importantly, things that you cannot understand with your mind. The mind only has memory and only knows what it knows. The intelligence in your heart chakra is connected to the wisdom of your soul that knows exactly what's unfolding on the planet and your part in it. And the intelligence in your heart chakra is inviting you today and every day this week that leads up to the summer solstice surge that's coming in that we'll share together on the meditation next Saturday morning. All that energy this week is inviting you into an embodied, intentional surrender to the current. Not the current of tumultuous destruction, the surrender to the current of light, leading humanity through the fever-pitched insanity presentation of our wounds and imprints for centuries and beyond into an embodied alignment, one human at a time, with its own soul. So my question to you today is, are you willing to surrender, not in defeat, but in knowing? Are you willing to surrender to allow the current of light of the one source creator to continue to open your drop in the infinite ocean of this river of light? Are you willing to surrender to a higher embodied knowing? That's what we're being invited into every day this week. So I want you to just feel your body right now. And I want you to take a big breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to let your body soften, let it relax. And I want you to consciously tell your mind, all you know is what you know. My heart holds the intelligence of our soul. So we're going to trust our heart and relinquish the thoughts that want to move us away from surrender. It's important to talk to your mind that way. I'm going to tell you one last thing before we hang up for today. I told it 3 months ago in our energy update, we were told that the intensity of activity happening on the world stage that is escalating into a fever pitch insanity of human presentation, of hatred and us versus them separation, would be clamoring like a vacuum, pulling all of us into this inner resistance that would want us to feed the flame of this fever pitch insanity bonfire. And we are in that vacuum right now. This week, I have felt so much intense anger, and I have had this knee-jerk reaction within me that has not been there in 15 years to lash out. I have seen things in my Facebook feed that I've really toned down being on social media. I don't watch the news. But a couple things came up and this knee jerk reaction, clamoring for my attention like a vacuum pulling me in. And I typed out several times, 3 or 4 times, these aggressive, angry responses to the people that were posting something that was triggering me. And I sent it to myself. Why? Because there's nothing to fix. There's just more to feel. So I didn't deny my feelings, but I didn't engage in fanning the bonfire of this fever pitch insanity. I'm sharing that with you this week because as we get closer to this energy coming in on Saturday, this vacuum that's going to want to pull all of humanity into this fever pitch insanity of clashing, which is ultimately everybody attaching to the imprints of their us versus them belief, wanting to be right and forcing others to change. That's going to escalate. So this surge of energy coming in through our solar plexus chakra wants to help us relax, help us talk to our mind, and remember the mantra: there's nothing to fix. It's not my responsibility to change anybody or anything. There's just more to feel as these energies get stronger, purging us from these imprints that have been so destructive. There's nothing to fix. There's just more to feel, but you can only know that through a dedication to your stillness and your intentional surrender. And this energy coming in this week wants to support you into that relax and into that embodied surrender. Surrender is not defeat. Surrender is wisdom to allow the current of light to carry us with ease and flow over the obstacles that are going to continue to present and look more daunting. But we are strong, we are capable, and this inner light is getting stronger, and we'll explore it together and receive the next activation on Saturday. And I'll give you more of that. All right. I love you tons. Be extra gentle with yourself this week. Be extra gentle with everybody around you. So much is stirring in everybody's survival chakra, and everybody's being pulled in to this vacuum that wants to escalate the us versus them. This is the time to be wise, to be strong, to be intentional, and to surrender to the current of light moving through you. I love you tons. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye for now.